I have some questions on the record before moving forward and concerning the subject matter of the jurisdiction and the nature and cause of the action that's brought against me.
You're not dealing with reality.
Objection, Your Honor.
You can object all day long, but the bottom line is that what you are alleged with doing is a crime, and you are facing criminal prosecution here with a potential jail sentence of 93 days.
And that is a military tribunal.
There is no basis in law or fact for the conclusion that you stated, sir.
Criminal jurisdiction.
You haven't heard what I've said, sir.
Wow. There needs to be a corpus delicti, which there isn't. So I'm asking you.
Do you know any other legal words? Why don't you just mix and match them here?
Well,
maybe you could get a Department of Labor form and read a couple lines of that.
Where
does the Constitution say you have to have an understanding?
And you have an obligation to inform me of that jurisdiction,
which I have done about 17 times.
All right, guys, today we've got an absolutely wild case. Have you ever seen a judge straight up hang up on a sovereign citizen? Because that's exactly what happened here. This judge had zero patience for the nonsense and completely shut this guy down after he started spewing the usual sovereign citizen word salad. And honestly,
it was so satisfying to watch.
For once, instead of letting one of these guys waste hours rambling about imaginary laws and fake loopholes, the judge just cut him off and shut it down. Like, seriously, what do these people even think is going to happen? Their entire legal strategy is basically built on sovereign citizen YouTube Academy and Wikipedia conspiracies, yet they still act shocked when it doesn't work. I just don't get it. But hey, let me know what you guys think. Was the judge too harsh, or did this guy completely have it coming? Either way, let's dive in and watch this judge end this nonsense once and for all.
I get the impression that he may be filing a special appearance on behalf of a sovereign citizen.
Hey, we've got Mr. Myrick back. This is 2500183, People of the City of Berkeley versus Kamash Daku Myrick.
Magistrate, I'm just going to acknowledge my presence for the record. Patrick Agnick. I'm here as appointed counsel on behalf of the arraignment docket this morning. I did speak to Mr. Myrick in private. I did explain to him he does have the right to counsel. I explained to him, obviously, that right. He's indicated to me unequivocally that he does not want counsel. Mr. Myrick, is that a fair statement?
That is a fair statement.
So with that said, I'm here and present, but with that, I believe Mr. Myrick will address the court on his own behalf.
Mr. Myrick, you have the right to decline counsel. You also have the right to change your mind. If you do, just notify the court.
Yes, sir.
You've been charged in this citation that was issued on the 22nd day of January at about 5:58 in the morning with driving in the city of Berkeley on Henley near Franklin Street while your license to do so was suspended. Driving on a suspended license is a crime for which you could be incarcerated up to 93 days and or fined $500. You have a right to a trial. Trial can be before a judge or a jury. You can act as your own attorney, or you can be represented by counsel. If you cannot afford to retain your own attorney, an attorney can be appointed for you. You'd have the right to confront and cross-examine the witnesses against you. You'd have the right to testify yourself or not to testify. In the event that you choose not to testify, your silence cannot be used against you. You have the right to be presumed innocent until you're proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. The court's going to enter a plea of not guilty on your behalf.
No, sir. I don't even understand the charges here.
The charge is driving a car on the streets of the city of Berkeley while you're not licensed. You're suspended. That's the allegation.
Well, I totally understand, and I would love to plead, Your Honor. But before I have some questions on the record before moving forward and concerning the subject matter of the jurisdiction and the nature and cause of the action that's brought.
Did this dude really just say he wants to take a plea while claiming to be a sovereign citizen? Bro, just pick a struggle. I don't know what cheat sheet he got from the Sovereign Citizen Academy, but this is just all over the place. Usually, these guys are in court rambling about how the government has no authority over them, how the judge is just a corporate agent, or how the flag in the courtroom has the wrong number of fringes. But now he's over here trying to enter a plea? Does he not realize that pleading guilty means recognizing the court's authority? That's literally like saying, "I don't believe in gravity," and then immediately tripping over your own shoelaces. Like, just make it make sense. Let me know if you guys have ever seen a sovereign citizen actually want to take a plea, because I've never seen anything like this before.
The nature of the cause brought against you is a criminal charge
Okay.
alleging that you were operating a motor vehicle on the streets of the city of Berkeley while your driver's license was suspended by the Michigan Secretary of State. That is the nature of the charges brought against you.
Thank you, Your Honor. For the record, are you saying that these are criminal charges?
Yeah.
Okay, Your Honor. Further, that brings a little bit more confusion for me, because under the Constitution, there are two criminal jurisdictions. One is under the common law, and the other one is under admiralty, and that's a military tribunal venue. And under Article 1, Section 8, Clause 17, which one of these criminal jurisdictions am I being brought on charges under?
Mr. Myrick, your perception as to the nature of the Constitution and its implications is grossly distorted. You're not dealing with reality.
Objection, Your Honor.
You can object all day long, but the bottom line is that what you are alleged with doing is a crime, and you are facing criminal prosecution here with a potential jail sentence of 93 days. Now, this isn't complicated. If you want to come up with words that don't make sense, keep talking. But the bottom line is that there's no correlation with what's going on here and admiralty law whatsoever. And the common law is a civil concept. We have statutes in the state of Michigan, as do all 50 of the states. The federal courts have statutes, and common law is a civil thing. There's no common law crimes.
Exactly. So you've ruled out the common law, Your Honor. So the other criminal jurisdiction that I can be brought in charges under is under admiralty, and that is a military tribunal.
There is no basis in law or fact for the conclusion that you stated, sir.
Your Honor, you said that I'm under a criminal. This is a criminal charge, correct?
Yeah.
So which of the two criminal jurisdictions?
You haven't heard what I've said, sir. This is not a matter of having the two choices that you have spoken to.
Wow.
You are misreading the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the state of Michigan, and the statutes that are brought against you here. There's nothing to do with admiralty. You weren't in a boat.
Well, Your Honor, you two have a sworn oath of office, correct?
After watching way too many sovereign citizen videos, I can confidently say their main job is to run around in circles until either the judge taps out or they end up rocking an orange jumpsuit for contempt. It's literally like watching someone argue with GPS. No matter how many times you say, "I don't consent," you're still on the fastest route to jail. And this guy, he's over here asking the judge if he upholds his oath. Like, what does he think is going to happen? Does he really believe the judge is just going to have some kind of existential crisis mid-trial and suddenly dismiss the whole case? Do sovereign citizens actually think they are the ones who will finally crack the system with the same tired script that's already failed 1,000 times? I just don't get their logic. If someone in the comments can explain it to me, please do, because I am seriously so confused by these people.
I am sworn to uphold the Constitution of the United States, the Constitution of the state of Michigan, and the statutes related thereto. And that means that I'm not going to.
So you do have a Sixth Amendment obligation to inform me of what jurisdiction.
And I think I have done that. I have told you that the people of the city of Berkeley have brought charges against you.
Well, Your Honor, the people is not a person. If I'm being brought up under criminal charges, there needs to be a corpus delicti, which there isn't. So I'm asking you.
Do you know any other legal words? Why don't you just mix and match them here?
Well, this
Maybe
is,
you could get a Department of Labor form and read a couple lines of that into this record too. Or maybe you'd like to deal with the probate code. But the reality, sir, is that you've been charged with a city ordinance violation. It's clear what the ordinance says. It's clear what you've been charged with. You have a right to be presumed innocent, and you have a right to a trial. We're going to set this for a pre-trial before the trial. You'll be notified by mail. Do you still live on Mendota?
I do, but I have
What
not.
is your phone number?
I'm not issued a plea, Your Honor.
I have entered a plea of not guilty on your behalf.
I object.
What is your phone number,
You cannot
sir?
enter a plea. I do not. I have not entered a plea.
I just did.
Your Honor.
What is your phone number?
There is no plea that you can enter in because I didn't voluntarily enter in the plea, Your Honor. I'm asking you, Your Honor.
You want me to enter a plea of guilty?
Under the two jurisdictions that I'm
There's not two jurisdictions.
There's
I don't
only
know how
two
you've been misled
jurisdictions that
to
I can be
believe
charged
that
under
there are.
the Constitution,
No, that's
Your Honor.
Mr. Myrick. That's what your conclusion that there's only two jurisdictions here is absolutely without merit.
Your Honor, you said that this is a criminal charge. I'm asking you, Your Honor.
I'm asking you what your phone number is. Let's get down to basics here. You're making this very hard on yourself.
Your Honor, I
What's
have
your
the
phone
right
number?
to assert my right, Your Honor. And
What
I am
is your
asking
phone
you,
number?
Your Honor?
What is your phone number?
My phone number, Your Honor, is.
Yes, I'd like to know it.
Your Honor, we haven't even established what jurisdiction we're in.
We have, I have established that. I told you it's the people of the city of Berkeley that brought the charges against you.
Your Honor,
you said that three times now.
You stated on the record that these were criminal charges, Your Honor. I need to have an understanding. By the Constitution, Your Honor, there are only two criminal charges.
Where does the Constitution say you have to have an understanding?
Say again, Your Honor?
Where does the Constitution say you have to have an understanding?
By the Sixth Amendment, Your Honor. The
Sixth Amendment says you have to understand. The Sixth Amendment can't make you understand if you're being unreasonable.
But, Your Honor, I have the right to understand what jurisdiction that I'm being brought under, and you have an obligation to inform me of that jurisdiction, Your Honor.
Which I have done about 17
by
times.
The Constitution, under Article 1, Section 8, Clause 17, Your Honor.
Mr. Myrick, your bond is $1,000 cash or surety. It must be paid within 48 hours or there'll be a warrant issued for your arrest.
Your Honor.
That's done. We're through. Good luck.
Your Honor.
Get your own lawyer.
Your Honor, you have not given me a jurisdiction, Your Honor.
I've given you a jurisdiction 4 times. I'm not going to waste any more time.
Your Honor, I think you there was a disconnection or something.
No, I disconnected you. If you want to continue, come to the courthouse, sir.
Your Honor.
Come to the courthouse if you want to continue the conversation.
I would like to move for dismissal.
I would like. It's not going to be. No.
I would like to move.
You're gone.
Oh my God. Oh, we're recording magistrate.
Finally, a judge who isn't playing along with the sovereign citizen circus. This was actually so refreshing to watch. I swear more judges need to take notes because too many of them let these guys waste everybody's time with their nonsense. But this judge? Oh no. He straight up hung up on this clown twice. That's just legendary. I actually had to pause the video just to soak in the moment because I have never seen a sovereign citizen get shut down this hard. The way this dude thought he was about to outsmart the legal system, only to get completely ignored? Priceless. I almost felt bad for him, but then I remembered that he did this to himself and, well, he's a sovereign citizen. Now, I do wonder, though, if this guy is actually going to learn his lesson, or if he's just going to double down on the nonsense. What do you guys think? You just know this guy is going to try and pull some nonsense to get his case dismissed. He'll probably start crying about how the judge was biased or too emotional, or come up with some other ridiculous excuse. These guys love to play the victim the second their fake legal theories crash and burn. But let's be real, judges don't just lose cases because they finally had enough of someone's stupidity. If anything, this dude just made his situation worse by proving he has zero respect for the court. But what do you guys think? Does this guy have any shot at getting out of his 93 days? Or is he just making his life even harder? But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. I post every single day, so stay tuned. Also, let me know what you guys think in the comments. I love reading them, and honestly, you guys make my day. I really appreciate all of you. Thank you, and have a great day.